Hey guys, my name is Sarah and I'm with Sarah Elizabeth Fitness. So I wanted to take this time to introduce myself and let you know why you should be following me. This video is to all my new friends on my favorite social media networks. So let's get started. Hey guys, my name is Sarah and I'm with Sarah Elizabeth Fitness. I wanted to take the time and say hello and introduce myself to all my new friends on my favorite social media networks and to let you know why you should follow me and why I'm so passionate about fitness and about personal development. So when I was 16, I was diagnosed with depression, and later on in life it progressed to bipolar. Bipolar is a mental health disorder that you live with for the rest of your life, and you on some days or some moments you have experience a really super high, like you're unstoppable, and then the next moment you are very, very, very low in a very deep state of depression. And that is something that I live with every single day, not only myself but a lot of people also. So I have experienced the lowest of all lows back in 2011, and when I hit my low, I'm destructive. Like, I'm life destructor. Like, I'll empty out the accounts. I will say screw everybody. I'm leaving. Just irrational choices, and that's one of the symptoms. So I had that last episode, and I just knew that it was not fair to my family and that I needed to start taking control and doing something about it. So I was scrolling on Facebook, and I'd seen someone set an invite, join my Insanity Challenge group, and I thought, okay, I'll try it. And from that day forward, my life has never, ever been the same. So I established a second habit, and that is personal development. Personal development is books, tapes, seminars of how to be a good mother, friend, wife, business leader, just an overall amazing person. See, growing up, I was never taught coping mechanisms and how our thoughts can attract things, and just all this amazing stuff that you learn with personal development that I'm going to share with you later on down the road. It just really transformed my life, and so it has overall helped me be a much better person. So from that day forward, I'm trucking along, and I never felt so good about myself. I always looked at myself in a negative state. And when I started taking ownership and made the choice to change my life for the best, for the good, forever, I really thought there was a period in my time where I said, I believe exercise and personal development, learning how to take control of our minds, I felt cured. I said that with confidence. Now, don't get me wrong, I had bad days, but I knew how to take control of those bad days. It was until 2014, last year, the month was July, I hit rock bottom all over again. And it was very hard to pull myself out of it. From that day forward till this present day, it has been very hard to pull myself out of it. And I have no idea why. I'm still baffled. And there was a time in my life during that period till now where I felt like something was taken away from me. To be able to say, oh, I feel cured, until now, saying every single day, when I open up my eyes, I fight with depression. I don't know why. But the good news is I know how to handle it. I thought I had to get back on medication, and I did. And I'm just going to say that was for the birds, all right? So I stopped all that, and I just knew that I had to apply harder what I learned, what I invested in to kick it up a notch. So I wanted to share those things with you. One, in my experience and what I have learned, I feel like depression could be a choice. That's how I feel, okay? Now, I know there's some people that are just not fortunate to say, all right, let's snap out of it. But I feel like if you experienced and survived some type of traumatic event in your life that has triggered a mental health disorder, you have a choice. That's all I'm going to say about that. I choose happiness. The first thing I get up in the morning, I open up my eyes, and it's just like this attack already. And I say, stop. I'm happy. I am loved. I deserve all things, and all things deserve me. I just have to just repeat those words in my head over and over and over again. I choose to put a smile on my face. I choose not to feed into the negativity of what my mind is trying to trick me into believing. So that is a struggle, okay? And it's not easy. It hasn't been easy. But if I keep telling myself it's easy and refuse to believe it any other way, I know that eventually those thoughts, those feelings, they subside. So that's one, self-talk. Two is to talk about it. I love to talk about mental health. I love to talk to other people that deal with the same thing that I deal with. I love to talk about my mental health disorder and how mental health disorders affects everybody on a day-to-day basis, and how we're strong, bright, bold, and beautiful. I love to talk about how we are overcomers every single day, because I feel like I am an example. We have all these negative examples, and I strive to be an example to people that are facing the same thing that I'm facing, that they're facing with also. That if I can do it, you can do it too. It's just a fight. That it's a battle that can be won. That's why I talk about it. 3, I set goals. No matter what's going on in my little world, I tell you one thing, I focus on my goals. Because if I reach those goals, I can say to somebody, yes, I deal with depression, but depression has to deal with me. Look at these things that my depression didn't want me to achieve, and I achieved them anyway. I read my Bible, I pray, I listen to positive, uplifting music, and for me that's Christian music. I need to be reminded that God loves me. I need to be reminded that God has given me a purpose and passion to carry out His message, that He loves us. and that He wants me to do what I do, and that He gave me this disorder for a reason. I read personal development. If things get really, really bad, I have this person that I call and I say, look, I'm severely struggling. If I make that phone call to that person, they know it's pretty serious. All right? So, to me, depression is a choice. If you're dealing with depression or bipolar, you have a choice. Is it that you're going to just feed on that negativity and it's just going to get worse, 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 and you just can't feel like you can't get yourself out of it, and it's just so, I don't know, what you water, it will grow. And I know if I water that negativity, it's just going to flourish into this thorns, into weeds, and that's where you feel like there's no hope. Because we're saying I'm depressed, and we don't have any positive mechanisms, coping mechanisms to deal with it. There's hope. There's people just like me and you. You're not the only one, right? So, all right, that is all I have to say. That's what I've been dealing with. So that's who I am, where I've been, and where I'm at now, and how I deal with it. Post below something that you're going to start applying today. Are you a person dealing with mental health? Does this give you hope? I hope it does. Till next time, I'll see you soon.